Hello everybody, welcome to today's video, and my topic for today is why silence is golden in sales. Why silence is golden in sales. If you can use silence, in other words, if you can keep your mouth shut, right, and the right way, then your silence can be a very powerful marketing tool, can be very powerful and beneficial in the way that you build relationships, in the way that you go about promoting, distributing, and selling your services. Because the vast majority of people in sales, right, talk too darn much. That's the problem, right? And they miss this wonderful opportunity, this golden silence tool that I'm going to share some ideas with you today. And I'm hoping that you can grab some of these things and use them in your own approach to the presentation of your own particular offers, whatever they may be. All right. My name is Peter Beckenham, the Village Marketer. And as always, talking to you from my little Thai village way up near the Cambodian border. Now I can see there's 3 people talking to me, but let me know that you're there by giving me a comment, and then I can actually give you a shout out and say hello, all right? So, where was I? Oh yeah, here we go. First thing is this, in terms of silence. Yvonne, hello. Thank you very much, Yvonne. Thanks for joining me. And I hope your PowerPoint presentation that you're working on goes very well. And ladies and gentlemen, reach out to Yvonne. I mean, you've heard me say this before, but very special lady, the queen of customer service. She is a lady that you need to talk to if you're having any issues in any way with trying to relate with or improve the relationships with your customer base. Talk to Yvonne. There you go, Yvonne. Now, back to silence is golden in sales, right? The more that you talk, the greater the chances that you're going to bore your prospect, right? That's really true. Unless you're truly charismatic, right? There's a great chance you're just going to bore your prospect, because when people talk and talk and talk and talk and talk, I mean, it just gets overbearing, right? And of course, the more you talk, the higher the chance is going to be of you looking like a fool. That's another thing. Carol Davies, thank you for joining me. It's good to see you. Thank you very much. And here's another lady who's pretty darn special. If you need any help whatsoever, right, in terms of maximizing the opportunities you've got in your life, reach out to Carol Davies. She's a very special lady, okay? Now, next, if you use silence, right, more than you talk, then it'll carry much more impact, and you'll learn more when you listen, okay? You won't learn much if you're talking all the time. And I'll give you a small clue. If you're doing a presentation, and I'm talking about now a specific sales presentation, because that's what my role is, right? I'm the sales coach. If you're doing a sales presentation, I will guarantee you, you need to make sure at least every 60 to 90 seconds you bring the person you're speaking to into the conversation. Don't keep talking. Every 60 seconds to 90 seconds, even a little comment saying, for example, Yvonne, does that make sense? Or Carol, is this what you're looking for? I mean, you keep talking to them, okay, if you possibly can. My pleasure. Gloria Fishman, hello Gloria. I'm just checking down who's going. And Lisa Anna Palmer, thank you very much for joining, Gloria. And Lisa Anna Palmer, also thank you to 2 more very special ladies, there's no doubt about that. And I'm delighted and excited to have you join me today. Wow, ooh, made me feel good. All right, next thing, if you use silence in a sales presentation, guess what you're going to do? You're going to surprise your prospects because they're waiting for you to pitch them, right? That's what they're doing. Most people are extremely skeptical. I know when people connect with me, they look at my profile and they say, oh, he's a sales coach. They're just waiting for me to pitch them, right? Well, they can keep waiting until hell freezes over, because I'm not going to pitch them anyway, right? That's not my style. I know if I can be of value to people, they'll reach out to me. That's how I go about my business. So by being silent, okay, you are also being unpredictable, and you're also becoming more attractive to people. Another thing is this: if you use your silence, let's make sure there's someone else I haven't checked this here. I think I've noticed everyone so far. Another one is this: when you are focusing on not talking too much and using silence, then you are also able to get the chance to read people's body language. And this is not a body language video, but just this note: check their body language and see if their body language is matching what they're telling you, right? You will not pick that up if you just talk. If you listen when you ask a question and you watch, then you can see whether the body language and what they're saying is matching each other. Because if they're not matching each other, then you're not getting through to them, or they're just really hoping you're going to shut up and go away very soon, all right? Next, if you're not sure how to answer a question, silence is golden again. Just stop for a moment. There's no harm in pausing a conversation. You're not losing anything. Just be natural, be yourself. And if you're still not sure, then do the right thing. Simply say, for example, if I'm talking to Gloria, excuse me, I'd like to be able to answer your question. Can you just tell me a little bit more? I didn't really understand fully what you wanted me to answer. Be honest, be authentic, and be honourable, okay? So that's what you can do in terms of using your silence and then going back to the thing. Now, everybody likes to be heard, right? We all do. I mean, not that we don't like the sound of our own voice, or some of us do, right? But everyone likes to be heard. And you make people feel good if you listen to them, and they know that you're listening to them, and they know that you're understanding them, and they know that you're trying to help them. Okay, that makes them feel good. And let me share something with you, a very quick story. My mum, she was brilliant at this. I mean, God bless her, she passed away now. But my mother was extraordinary. I mean, she could talk underwater, a bit like probably her eldest son, right? But the other thing is this: she was brilliant at building relationships with people. She could get on a tour bus, for example, and when I would meet her at the end of the tour, everybody on the bus, okay, would comment, "What a fantastic mother you've got," right? And she would know everything about everybody on the bus. She made it her mission to talk to everybody about them. But the interesting thing is, very few of them knew anything about my mum. But they thought my mother was a fantastic conversationalist because she made them feel special. Because she talked to them about them. See what I'm saying? So, and I'm hoping I learnt that skill pretty well from my mum, because, I mean, God bless her, she was darn good at it, all right? So, by the way, if you look at Dale Carnegie's How to Win Friends and Influence People, in that book, he's got some brilliant examples of this very point, of making people feel special by showing them that you're acknowledging them in some way, okay? Next one. If you listen more and not talk so much, I will tell you this: you will be regarded as much more charismatic and much more influential. Automatically, because people will see that you're not just talking down to them, you're not being condescending, you're not trying to push things down their throat, you are being genuine, authentic, and listening, okay? And that means, wow, this person really is interested in me. And that gives you more influence with them. Next, silence is a brilliant tool for negotiating. Okay? Really good tool. By the way, if you want to talk about negotiating, you should talk to Lisa Anna Palmer too. She's got some really good information about negotiation, leadership skills, etc. But an example is this: if you're in a sales conversation, right? Now, you might not want to call it a sales conversation. You might want to call it a strategy call or a discovery call or whatever you want to call it to make yourself feel okay, right? But it really is you promoting your services, but you're doing it in a way that is acceptable. That's what I'm saying. So I'm just calling that a sales conversation. So hang in there. When you're having this type of conversation and you've actually solved the problem for the person, You got them from A to B, right? But you haven't got them from A to Z. Then they ask you how would they go about implementing what you just shared with them. So you then provide them with your offer and your solution. And once you do that, silence is golden. That is exactly the moment when you don't say anything else. You let them sit and think about it. Don't keep talking, right? You've made the solution. You've done them the service. You've helped them clarify what they wanted. You helped them identify what's important to them. You helped them show them where they want to get to, and you also showed them a solution of how you can help them get there and how much it's going to cost them to work with you. Okay? Once you've done that, you don't say any more. You just wait for them to speak and let them mull it over and think about it. Because people they need time to do this. So many people keep talking, and they talk themselves out of the sale, right? So silence is golden, especially when you're negotiating and you're actually looking to get the potential client to make the best decision for themselves, which hopefully is working with you, right? Next one, silence is golden because the prospect, when you do this, the prospect really feels that they need you more than you need them. Think about that for a moment. They need you more than you need them because you are not portraying yourself as a push person, right? Okay? Finally, talking too much is often a sign of being nervous, okay? And if you're nervous or you lose your posture, then you lose the authority and you lose the whole issue with your potential client. So please do not over talk. And please make sure, whatever you do, that you give the potential person, client you're talking with, every opportunity to share the conversation with you. Alzira Rosa, lovely to see you. Thanks for joining me. Penny Kennedy, good morning to you. Okay, thank you very much indeed, ladies. So that's my message for you today. I hope you found some value in that, because I can tell you silence really is golden when it comes to sales. Okay, it really is. Here's my call to action. If you want to join a community where we help each other get ourselves and our businesses to the next level, that's the name of my group I want to invite you to join. It's called Your Next Level. All right? If you're interested in that, message me and I'll send you a link to it. Okay? There you go. Thank you once again for sharing your valuable time with me. I truly appreciate you. All the very best from Thailand, and I'll talk to you in the very near future. Take care. Bye for now.